morning, friends, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a kind of not really day in the life, but kind of a homemaking in the heat. So I am going to show you how we beat the heat this week because we had our first triple digit day, and kind of go along like what things that I kind of normally do to just stay cool, keep our animals cool, and all that fun stuff. So first things first, my day starts really early. I got up, I think it was 5:30 this morning. And my baby is now sleeping in her crib, which is amazing. So that's why I have that baby monitor on my back pocket, just so I can hear her if she wakes up. But first thing I had to do is get the diapers out. And that sunrise was beautiful. Some perks of getting up early in the morning. So I started with throwing the diapers up, and now I'm checking on our meat chickens. Unfortunately, we did lose one yesterday due to the heat. So we're going to be extra cautious today to make sure that they stay cool, because yesterday it was over 100. Today it's going to be over 100. So I'm just going to feed them, and then I'm going to check their water and make sure that they are good. And then I'll kind of show you later on in the video what I did to kind of help keep them cool. They're very excited to be getting food. So here I am just topping up all the waters. I got the dog's bucket of water filled up. I got the chickens and the goats and the duck pond all filled up. We have a little kiddie pool for the ducks. And so Coda was wanting attention. So now I'm just quickly kind of tidying up from the night before. We actually had my daughter's birthday party yesterday. So I'm in like full blown, my family's left, and so I'm in full blown like kind of reset mode. So a lot of this stuff, we had just some leftovers from last night, and we were just so busy and tired to get to it. So what I do with these leftovers is I actually put them in my, depending on what they are, some leftovers go to the chickens for chicken scraps, and then some leftovers go to the dogs for dog scraps, because I actually use it to kind of stretch our dog food. And so yeah, just kind of cleaning up kind of from last night, and also but I'm trying to do this really quickly because I have a lot of like outdoors things that I need to do, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to make my bed, and then I got the kitchen kind of tidied up because there's a few things that I wanted to get done today, and my goal, I kind of turned it into a bit of a game. It's like, okay, I wanted to get everything that would possibly require heat done by basically by 2 p.m. because that's kind of when the heat of the day starts. And then at that point, I'd probably be too tired because I've been doing so much, running around, so to speak, that I probably wouldn't want to be doing anything else. So I only did 2 loads of laundry today because I wanted to, I saved another load for tomorrow, and I'm going to do the same thing. So when it is hot out like this, I do not use my dryer, and, oh, there went my fabrics off the thing. But I actually put everything out, either sheets I will put on the deck, and then the other clothes, we have a clothesline above our fence to our septic field that I have used for a couple years now. You've seen me use it. And I do this, my daughter wanted to help me. I do this on hot days to just avoid adding more heat to the house, because even though our air conditioner could probably make it work, but this is another way we kind of save money too, because I keep my thermostat when it's hot out at about 75. Because it's still warm in the house, but it's not like blistering hot. But I do that on purpose to make sure that, we are saving money, and this is just another way to do it by not using a lot of the dryers. So you can see all the clothes are all out on the line. I think this was actually before I did the second load, so there was even more clothes out there. And I'm just letting everything dry in the morning. You can tell it's still pretty early morning, and my kids are all out hanging out with me. So the next thing I wanted to get done today was I had these apples. I got them in last Thursday, and I'm making canned apple pie filling. This is my very first time making canned apple pie filling. I'm a little nervous but excited, and I'm hoping that it works out really well. So I don't have one of those fancy like apple core slicer things, but I think after this I'm planning on getting one, because I think I'm done with like canning for this year. I might do one more batch of something, because I have a friend who we're looking at kind of doing a canning day together, and my son bumped his knee, so he needed some mama. He needed mama there for a minute. I love how it's like, oh, give you a kiss and then he's good. But yeah, so I think that like I want to get one of those apple core slices if I do this next year, because I do plan on doing more things like applesauce and other things. And so yeah, so I got the apple. This is kind of all the seasonings that you're supposed to start with, and it's called clear gel, and it basically makes kind of that, gel apple filling type stuff. So So I have 30 apples here. These are Gravensteins, I think, that are from a local farm. I actually was able to order them, and they shipped it to me so I could pick it up at a local farm that they source the fruit. So my stock pot was way too small. So it was kind of a pain trying to get all the apple pie filling mixed up, and it's hilarious that I think I need a new stock pot. So I'm using my Presto canner. I don't know if I've shown you this before, but it's basically like, it's a kind of like a pressure water bath canner, but it's not, you don't have to use it on the stove. It's like a contained unit. It's a fairly new thing. I bought it a couple years ago and I haven't really used it much, so I'm really trying to use it more this year. So I'm pulling my apples out. I'm kind of sad. So a couple of them started to siphon, and so this is my first batch. So by the I did 2 batches, and so by the second batch I was actually able to kind of fix that problem. You can kind of see the apple floating in there. I mean, this is all learning for me, but I was really excited. I came away with 8.5 quarts of apple pie filling, so I'm excited to have that for this winter. All right, it is hot, hot, hot. We're now probably about 1 o'clock-ish, and I'm going to use this hose to, my son actually already turned it on earlier, but I'm going to turn it on again. And basically I'm turning on the water and I'm just going to mist it. And I kind of hose down the ground, so the chickens actually don't like getting wet. But I put it on, and I think I left it on for about 10-15 minutes, and what it did is it cooled off the ground in that shade area there, so that whenever they were done running from the water, because they're dramatic, it actually cooled them off, and they did just fine yesterday, which was our hottest day yet. So now it's about, like I said, it's like 1:30. I have the baby down for a nap, and I am just folding and putting away all the laundry. It's pretty hot. I have my sun hat on, you can't really see, but I am trying to do this quickly because I am tired and hot, and I'm trying to beat the clock. Like I said, I want to get done with all my stuff by 2 p.m. and then basically I was going to like kind of take my break, so to speak. And that's kind of what I do. I tend to work up until about early afternoon, and then I kind of take a little break, watch a show, chill, maybe edit a video and do that kind of stuff. So now all my sheets and everything are done and folded up, and we are ready for our chill time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. These are kind of things that I do to just kind of stay cool as we are ending summer, but like I said, it's really hot here. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!